Hello, how are you? Today I'm going to talk to you about the main causes of strong-smelling urine. Many people report that when they go to urinate, they notice a stronger smell in the toilet, and sometimes there's even a bad odor left in the room itself, and they want to know what could be causing this. They want to know if this could be related to some health issue, if there's anything that can be done to improve it. I'm going to explain all of this to you today, so stay until the end because you won't want to miss it. If you love tips on nutrition, health, and fitness, you're going to love this channel, so go ahead and subscribe. Remember to turn on the notification bell to get updates. I post new videos every day, and you're going to love them. I already have some videos here on the channel talking more specifically about urine color, and what different colors can mean for your health. I have a video that goes into more detail about the different appearances of stool as well, and what different colors and shapes of stool can indicate. And many people have asked me about the smell of urine, because sometimes they notice a different odor in their urine. So, I prepared some important information for you. Of course, normally in the morning, after many hours without urinating, your urine might have a more distinct smell, a stronger odor. The smell of urine always varies from person to person. Everyone has a scent they're familiar with, which is their own normal. But I'm not talking about that morning period, when it's usually more concentrated. There are people who, throughout the day, start to notice that their urine has a worse smell, an unpleasant odor, a strong scent, and want to know if this could be related to some health issue. So, let's talk more about this. If you like these videos where we discuss the signs our bodies give us to pay attention to whether there's a problem or not, go ahead and leave your like, and I'll come back and make more videos like this for you. And let me know down here in the comments if you've noticed a different smell in your urine, and if you can relate it to anything. Maybe it's something you ate or something different you did that day. Write it down here for me in the comments, and let's see if it matches up with anything I'm going to talk about here. So let's get started. The first thing that affects many people who notice a stronger smell in their urine is drinking too little water throughout the day. The less water you drink, the more concentrated your urine will be. This is especially true if you live in a very hot place, or if it's the middle of summer and you're sweating more during the day, which ends up concentrating the amount of fluids in our body. And we know that urine contains ammonia, which is naturally present in it. But when you are well hydrated and drink plenty of fluids throughout the day, the concentration of ammonia in your urine ends up being more diluted. And if you drink less fluid, less water, and your urine is more concentrated, you will inevitably notice a stronger, more intense smell when you urinate. Usually this will also be accompanied by darker, more yellowish urine in addition to having a stronger smell. For many people, drinking water is not a common daily habit. So remember that I have a video here on the channel talking more about how to make drinking water a habit in your daily life, and I'll leave it down below in the description. There are also people who don't drink much water throughout the day because they think water has no taste, so they don't feel like drinking it. Remember that I have some videos here on the channel about flavored waters, calorie-free, natural, even with interesting health compounds. That can help, and I'll leave them down below in the description for you as well. A strong smell in your urine can also be related to some type of urinary tract infection. In fact, there's even a video here on the channel talking more about signs of urinary tract infection. Symptoms you need to pay attention to, because a urinary tract infection can be dangerous. It's related to a bacterial infection that travels up your urinary tract. And this infection can cause problems in the bladder area, making you feel like you need to pee all the time, and sometimes the amount of urine that comes out is very little. But the bad smell is due to the bacterial infection. Sometimes it can also travel up to the kidneys, which can be extremely dangerous because it might enter the bloodstream. So remember, if you have any kind of discomfort, any kind of pain in your pelvic area, a frequent urge to urinate, or a fever, it's very important that you see a doctor as soon as possible, because a urinary tract infection can be dangerous to your health. I have a video where I talk more about urinary tract infections. I'll leave it down here. And also remember, as I'm saying here, one of the main signs can also be urine with a stronger smell. Another thing that can change the smell of your urine is any kind of medication or supplement you take. So there are some antibiotics that make your urine smell stronger, and there are some vitamin D or B complex supplements that can change the smell of your urine. In this case, it's nothing serious, nothing to worry about, and in the case of antibiotics, you'll stop taking them, the course will end, and after you stop the medication, when the treatment is over, your urine will go back to its normal smell. And in the case of supplementation, it might really be a matter of drinking more water to dilute your urine more. You can try switching the brand you usually use, see if you have the same complaint about the odor with another brand, or just adapt and realize that your urine smell changed because you started taking a different vitamin. Also remember that, as a last resort, if this is really bothering you, if you started taking a supplement and the smell of your urine is unbearable, keep in mind that usually you can get many vitamins and minerals from your own diet. And I have a playlist here on the channel talking about different types of vitamins and minerals, including discussions about food sources. I'll leave the link down below in the description for you, as this might help you as well. Another thing that can cause a stronger urine odor is elevated blood sugar or uncontrolled diabetes. That's because when blood sugar is very high, one strategy our body uses is to eliminate glucose or sugar through the urine in an attempt to compensate for the elevated sugar levels in the plasma in the blood. And when blood sugar passes into the urine, it's actually because the kidneys filter our blood and end up excreting some of that glucose through the urine. And this can cause it to ferment, leading to the growth of bacteria and yeast. And this can also change the smell of the urine itself, whether or not it's associated with some type of infection, but the excess sugar in the urine alone can alter its odor, making it stronger. So, if you already have high blood sugar, if you are diabetic or pre-diabetic, remember that I have a playlist here on the channel with lots of tips about diet and lifestyle that can help you. I'll leave it down below in the description for you as well. A strong or foul smell in urine can also be related to some liver problem, some hepatic issue. That's because you may have some type of metabolite or even toxins naturally present in your urine in higher concentrations when you have a liver problem and your liver isn't doing its detoxifying job as well. The liver is very important for our body. It helps detoxify our system. And because of that, we can even have a buildup of bilirubin, which changes the color of the urine, making it look like the color of cola. This can also alter the very smell of the urine. So when you have other related signs, more yellowish skin, the mucous membrane of the eye looking more yellow, a more swollen abdomen, swelling throughout the body, darker urine with a strong smell, and lighter colored stool, these can be signs of problems with your liver. So it is very important that you consult your doctor to run tests and check whether it is a liver-related problem or not, as this requires very quick treatment. Remember that I even have, right here on the channel, a playlist talking all about the liver, the best and worst foods, tips that can help you, and I'll leave it down below in the description for you as well. Kidney stones can also lead to more foul-smelling urine, a stronger odor in your urine, and this can also be related to your diet. Remember that I have a video on the channel talking more about kidney stones, the best and worst foods. If you are already prone to them, you will definitely want to watch this video. I'll leave it in the description for you. Your diet can also be related to the smell of your urine because there are some foods that naturally have a stronger odor or contain certain naturally occurring substances that can alter the smell of your urine. A very classic example is asparagus. It's not a food that people commonly eat, but usually when you eat asparagus, your urine develops a stronger smell. If you also eat a lot of garlic, a lot of onion, or food that's heavily seasoned, you might notice a stronger smell because of the sulfur that's naturally present in these foods. And in addition, some fish, like salmon for example, stronger tasting fish, oysters, or any food with a naturally stronger odor can also make your urine have a stronger, more pronounced smell. Once again, it's just something for you to be aware of and know that it's not harmful. Just like I mentioned earlier about vitamins and minerals that you might take, which can also sometimes change the smell of your urine. In this case, it's not a health issue, but more of a social matter. And if it bothers you a lot, you can reduce the amount of these foods a bit and try to spread them out throughout the day to avoid that stronger urine smell. If you want to improve this issue of urine concentration and increase its volume, remember that it's very important for you to drink at least 8 cups of water per day. Unless you have some contraindication, some specific health problem that means you shouldn't drink water like that, some specific kidney issue prescribed by a doctor. But normally, drinking plenty of water is very important, and urinating is also very important. Don't hold in your urine. So, try to urinate every 2 or 3 hours. There are people who go many hours a day without urinating. And the longer urine stays there, the greater the chance for bacteria to grow and for other related problems to occur as well. It will definitely happen. So always remember to drink plenty of water, urinate frequently, and maintain good hygiene of the genital and urinary area, as this will also help reduce the risk of some infections. And of course, remember that this video is for informational purposes only. If you notice any unusual smell in your urine or have any related concerns, it's very important that you consult your doctor in your city to check whether it's something simple, like a food you ate, or if it's related to a health issue that requires monitoring and treatment as well. Let me know down below if you were able to identify anything related to your urine and its smell. I'd love to see your comment. Give the video a like, it really helps me out, and share it with anyone who would enjoy it or who needs it. Let's work together to grow this chain of good, because that's what I want for this channel. See you next time. Bye.